Hey, what's up YouTube? Houston here. For those of you just finding my YouTube channel, welcome. Please remember to hit that subscribe button and that bell. And for those of you that's been following me and supporting me, salute. And for my favorite patrons, always double salute. Now, if you're an individual that's been trying to get $5,000 or more from Chase Bank on a credit card, okay, this video is going to help you. And the reason is because we're going to be talking about how Credit Karma can actually screw you over when trying to apply for a Chase credit card. We're going to talk about the credit score you should be applying with in the system you should be using. We're going to talk about in terms of why Chase is actually using the same system that Credit Karma is using, but why is Chase giving you the same scoring system as Credit Karma, but they don't use that system? We're going to talk about debt to income ratio and why it may be a bigger factor in you getting denied. And also in terms of with Chase 524 rule, is there a way to get around it? Okay, so those are the things that we're going to be talking about today. But number one, let's talk about Credit Karma. All right, so with Credit Karma, I keep telling you guys, Credit Karma uses Vantage TransUnion 3. Okay, so they use a Vantage score. All right, and here's the problem with that. Because with a Vantage score, even though the scoring system, so you have to excuse if there's noise in the background, but if there's a discrepancy in the scoring system, most banks, they're going to go to your FICO score. 90% of the banks go to your FICO score. They don't use Vantage score. Okay, and here's the interesting thing about it. The majority of the banks, they will give you a Vantage score, but that's not the scoring system they're actually pulling from. How confusing is that? Now here's what I want you all to understand. Okay, most people go to Credit Karma because the scoring is free, right? And I keep telling people that your credit score can be off by 50 to 80 points, right? Now, that's a Vantage score. So when people go over to Chase and they look at their credit score, they may see the same matching score on Credit Karma because Chase is actually giving you the same system, the TransUnion Vantage score 3. All right, even American Express gives you the same system, but they don't pull from those systems. With Chase, they pull your Experian FICO 8 bank card, okay, and they'll do an inquiry on your TransUnion as well. So they'll do 2 inquiries for you to get a card. That's the thing that sucks about it, okay? That's one, because there have been people that have seen on Credit Karma where their credit scores have been like a 790, and Chase still turned them down. Why is that? Well, again, for those people with high credit scores on Vantage score, there could have been multiple factors into that. One, they may have already reached that 524, meaning that they have 5 new open accounts in the past 2 years. When you reach that 524, I don't care what kind of accounts it is, Chase will deny you, okay? And the only way for you to get around that 524 is if you actually doing a Docusign when you're applying for the credit card, okay? So that means electronic sign. That's the only way for you to get around that 524. Shh, don't tell nobody, okay? But that's one of the reasons. Another reason with Chase being a major bank, it could have been their DTI, their debt to income ratio was above 55%. I keep telling you guys, with most banks, their debt to income ratio tolerance maxes out at 55%. Now, same as with credit unions, okay? So you just have to keep that in mind so you can have a better understanding of why these may play some factors, all right? Now, looking at what credit cards that will start you off with Chase at the $5,000 level, you have the Chase Sapphire Preferred, right? So it goes from 5,000 up to 100,000. Now, there's an annual fee on that, because I know a lot of people don't like annual fees, but the annual fee on that is $95. Okay, that one's the one that many people may get approved for. And then you have the Chase Sapphire Reserve, and it starts at $10,000 and goes up to $80,000. Now, that card, they're charging you $550 annual fee for that card. $550 annual fee to have that card. Okay, now here's my if you're willing to pay that much annual fee for the card, I would also encourage you to apply for the American Express Platinum card as well, because you will possibly get either the same or the maximum amount of benefits. Now, why do I tell you about the American Express Platinum card? If you're willing to pay $550 annual fee, American Express is $695 annual fee. The reason is because once you're with AMEX, okay, and you have an account with AMEX, the majority of the time they won't do a hard inquiry when you're applying for other credit cards. So that's the reason that I would go that route. Now, with the American Express Platinum card, you do have to understand that they also going to pull your Experian FICO 8. They'll give you your Vantage TransUnion, but they pull your Experian FICO 8. Okay, so in terms of, like, most credit card companies, they are very sensitive on the DTI. That's one of the bigger things. So I would encourage you, if you're trying to go for Chase Sapphire Preferred or the Reserve, I would encourage you, if you have other open revolving accounts, then I would try to pay those down to at least under 30%. If you can get it down to 10%, you're good. All right, but you do have to understand, with these type of banks, with the major banks and stuff, your debt to income ratio really plays a factor. Okay, so if you're in the 690 or higher, then those are the best two cards from Chase, okay, that I would start out with, because one, the Chase Preferred starts out at $5,000 and the Chase Reserve starts out at $10,000. Okay, so this is Houston with Three-Way Funding. If you have any questions about business credit, personal credit funding, or you have questions about how to get your real FICO score, click the link in the description. Thank you.